I choose to define this weather as tropical. This is someone first, of course. Question is from Tian Nolan. If A equals B and B equals C, is C equal to D? Well, I don't actually know. I didn't do algebra much at school, but I can find a value for X. What you do is you take the value of Twitter at the time that Elon bought it, and then subtract 75% of that. And that's the value of X. Next question, of course, from Gaming Mint 317. What is your opinion on Generation Alpha? Well, of course, they're very short. There's not much in them at the moment because they're like 10 years old, so there's not much of them to be right now. But they will be something eventually once I am off departed to another suburb. And as such, they're okay. I think I don't know many people of Gen Alpha, and they've got these skibbity toilets and stuff. I don't know. They're all these newfangled things. When I was that age, I had old-fangled things like Smurfs and G.I. Joes and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know what these skibbity turtles are. I really don't, and I don't. It's like I don't care, but I want to know. But I don't know because I'm lazy and I didn't look it up on the Google Tube. Next question, of course, could be approximately from Jonathan Stern or Reverend Joe. I'll do Reverend Dr. Joe Freddy. What did you keep in the basement that Santa couldn't have stolen? Well, I mean, I don't know because I had the particular basement that was stolen by Santa in a completely different reality. And of course, if I have it in a completely different reality, I can't go down to the basement to check, especially after Santa sort of stole it. Okay, but I probably had, all of the stuff, the stuff and the things. And a whole bunch of water. It's probably good that he stole it because we'll be flooded by the end of the. Next question, of course, is now it's from Jonathan Stern. Why is Australia always the last bastion of humanity when the apocalypse is? Well, I mean, with things like. On the beach and stuff, those films like that. We're always the last place because we're not offensive. I mean, we do call some people. I'm gonna have to bleep that word because it's that particular word. It's a very bad swear word in other countries, but we just call our mates that. Except when we're mad at them, and then we call them mate. Otherwise, we call them. I didn't even voice that because I knew it was going to be bleeped. Yeah. Anyway. So, and we don't, because they're not our mates, so we don't call the aliens. So that's why, because we're the capybaras of the human race, because we're just cool with everything, except for all the wildlife, and they're trying to kill you. But they don't try to kill us. Well, some of us, but only those ones of us that are, Next question, of course, is going to be possibly the last question of the day because my voice is fading because it turns out I had bronchitis last week. Stubbs asks, I didn't know that you were that well versed in history, my good man. Can you share some more historical facts with us? Of course. Well, I don't know where to start because there's a hell of a lot of history. Let's start by just running through a few details because it's getting wet and I'm getting hoarse and my feet are somehow getting a bit damp. There was that time when Caligula declared war on Poseidon and then had his legions like stab at the water a bit, and then take some seashells hostage. And there's that time when the last Kaiser of Germany wrote love letters to his own mother's hands and wanted to touch her hands because he only had one functioning hand, and I think he might have been a little bit obsessed because of that. And I mean, if he wasn't so into his mother's hands, perhaps there wouldn't have been such a big war or something. Where do we skip towards now? All those rockets that the Americans sent up to space, mostly designed and they were mostly programmed by black chicks, like all the rocket trajectories and stuff from World War II and the space race. Mostly done by black chicks. All the trajectories and stuff. I think that's. But all those people are probably dead by now because it's history. It's like a long time ago, like over 50 years ago now. We got computers for that. But all those people are dead, except a few. That's if you tell someone for this week. If you would like to ask me a question, then ask me a question. The traditional asking question place below this thing. Or you can answer this dovetail question if you feel like it. But only if you feel like it. I am not your boss. I am not your mother, even though I sound like it. I don't even know what I wrote there because I am just a little horse. I mean, I'm not a little horse. I am a little horse. With an A. No hooves and saddles and things. Well, maybe saddles, but that's for a different time, isn't it? I better flag this for not being for kids. I said and everything. I'm dangerously talented and I don't have a good sign-off.